And here she bought 10 kilos and she said, oh no, that's nothing. Usually we buy more. And I was like,
Dia terkejut guys sebab beli beras banyak.
it's the first time in Mexico 10 kilos bags of rice, they don't exist.
Di Meksiko tidak
So I was
wujud
so
bag
shocked,
10 kilo beras guys.
Oh, and that's it.
Assalamualaikum sampurasun mahadaman good people. Sarang wilujeng sumping ke channel Abdi bersama saya BDT dari Borneo Sabah akan menemani kawan-kawan semua dalam episode reaction kali ini. Hari ini guys kita akan nonton sebuah lagi video tentang bule cantik dari Meksiko ini yang berkawin dengan orang Indonesia dan merasakan culture shocks di Indonesia. Nah, apa saja culture shocks yang dia hadapi di Indonesia kita akan nonton bareng. Video ini dari akun TikTok Gabriela Arbu guys. Jadi link asli daripada akun TikTok ini nanti saya letak di ruang description box buat kawan-kawan semua pertimbangkan untuk subscribe dan jangan lupa guys bergabung dan dukung channel kecil saya guys. Semoga kawan-kawan yang nonton berada dalam keadaan yang baik, selalu dimurahkan rezeki, dipermudahkan segala urusan dunia dan amin ya rabbal alamin. Tanpa buang waktu mari kita nonton isi kandungan video ini seperti apa. Let's go. 1 2. Yo, kumaha damang, salam silaturahmi good people. Ojo lali di subscribe yo channelku.
Cultural shock as a Mexican living in Indonesia part 4? I don't know. Well, a couple of weeks ago,
beberapa minggu lalu
I went to the supermarket with my mother-in-law.
Pergi ke
I have
supermarket.
to say that it's the first time that I go to the supermarket with somebody that actually cooks. I have, well, in my case, I buy some things just to feed myself, but I don't really cook. Don't like cooking, not into that. I prefer to buy my food and that's easier. I just like maybe do 4 meals per week and that's it.
Okay.
So I went with my mother-in-law and my brother-in-law to the supermarket, and I noticed like they were taking all the things that they need. They were taking some things for the barbecue, like, you know, the typical things. And I noticed that, I don't remember if it was my brother-in-law or my mother-in-law, they took a huge bag. They have 3 dogs. 3 dogs, yeah. By that moment they were only 2 dogs, but still they have pets, so I assume it was the food for the pets because it was this big. So I was like, the food for the pets. They put it on the cart, but not on the upper side, but in the down
di bagian
area.
bawah kereta
And that's it, like we went home and everything. And when I was helping to get the things out, guess what? It wasn't, I mean, the thing that I thought it was the food for the dogs because of the size.
Dia ingat makanan binatang guys.
It wasn't food of the dogs, like it wasn't that. It was rice. It was a huge bag of rice. I think it was 10 kilos and my mother-in-law was like, yeah, it's rice. And I was like, what? It's a lot. In my house in Mexico, we never buy that. Like maybe we buy 2 kilos and it lasts forever. And here she bought 10 kilos and she said, oh no, that's nothing. Usually we buy more. And I was like, what?
Dia terkejut guys sebab beli beras banyak.
It's the first time in Mexico 10 kilos bags of rice, they don't exist.
Di Meksiko tidak wujud bag 10 kilo beras guys.
Oh, and that's it. Cultural shock as a Mexican living in Indonesia part 5. This one, I think it's very sad.
Apa yang menyedihkan nih guys?
I don't know, it makes me feel bad about the mindset of many people.
Orang Indonesia dia bilang.
It is about skin color. I know most of the country is obsessed with white people and with white skin and with being white and with not being tan, etc. And I think it's so sad. Why? Because all skin colors are beautiful, and I understand maybe some people prefer dark skin and some people prefer white skin, but the way people refuse to be dark or brown or to get a sunburn or to get a tan is crazy.
Okay.
You have beautiful day outside, sunny day, and instead of enjoying outside, you're like covering yourself. You're like, no, I don't want to get a tan. And I'm like, why? in my country, most of the people love to go out.
Di negara dia banyak orang
get
yang
a
suka
tan and look
beraktivitas
tan
di luar.
and look brown, because for us, you look full of life when you have a
iyalah.
color in your skin. When you're white, it's okay, no problem at all. But sometimes we relate it to sickness. Like when you don't have any color in your skin, when you're so pale, we consider that people look sick. We're like, did you eat good? Like, weren't you able to go outside? Oh my God, your panda eyes looks like way too dark. Is it okay? Are you okay? Like, it's worrying for us to see when somebody is very pale. Not
Jadi di negara
naturally,
dia
but
jarang nampak orang
because
yang
they don't
putih.
go out. So
Orang ingat
here,
orang sakit
it's
kalau
just
putih.
sad that you don't embrace your skin color, because I think it's beautiful. I think you don't need to be white to be beautiful, or white skin shouldn't be related to social status. I know you relate it a lot, because back then brown people used to work in the fields and white people used to be rich and be home. So I don't like that. To be honest, I really don't like. I think people is obsessed with this white skin.
Dia rasa orang di Indonesia
For me,
suka
it's very
dengan kulit
comfortable to go
putih,
to the
guys.
supermarket and not being able to find a body lotion without whitening, because in my case, I'm not obsessed with anything. Like, I'm actually like, the tanner I get, in my opinion, the more beautiful I look. In my opinion, I respect other opinions, but I think you should embrace your skin color. You shouldn't be trying so hard to change it, and especially to a color that what? Why? I
Dia
don't
tidak
understand.
mengerti, guys. Kenapa kalau di Indonesia banyak yang mungkin dia spesifikasikan, mungkin tidak spesifik lah apa yang dia cakap, tapi mungkin dia berhairan, guys. Kenapa kalau di Indonesia banyak yang suka dengan kulit putih, padahal kalau kulit yang putih itu kalau di negara dia kelihatan seperti orang sakit, guys, dan itu tidak berapa bagus lah, dan lebih baik kalau kulit yang ada sedikit gelap kan, dan itu seperti ada kehidupan dia bilang, sebab menjalankan aktivitas di luar lah, kira-kira gitu. Jadi bagaimana, guys? Apa kalian setuju dengan pendapat Bule ini? Coba komen di ruangan komentar di bawah, guys. Apa pendapat kawan-kawan semua dengan video yang satu ini? Dan saya rasa sampai di sini dulu video saya kali ini. Nanti kita akan sambung lagi nonton episode reactions culture shocks daripada Bule Meksiko cantik ini, guys. Oke, sampai di sini dulu. Sampai jumpa. Salam satu damai dan salam silaturahmi. Assalamualaikum, salam Nusantara, good people. Yo teman-teman, ojo lali di subscribe yo channelku.